WWE Money in the Bank. This was a piece of shit pay-per-view. First off, everybody, my name's Shalise. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. That's why you see the Black Hawk hat. And this pay-per-view was shit. I know I look like JD from New York, and if I were you, subscribe to the guy because he's going to have an epic rant about this fucking bullshit. Let me talk to you about my personal wrestling experience. My first wrestling arena that I went to was 2 years ago in Chicago. It was 12/27/16, and that was a SmackDown Live hype match. This is, let me just show you right here. That was American Alpha versus Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. AJ Styles defending his championship in a triple threat match against Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler. I'd rather go back to watching that, just rewatching off Hulu, than to watch this piece of shit pay-per-view. This was terrible. You know they were unorganized as hell when they didn't feature the Raw Tag Team Championships and the United States Championships, but yet they featured the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and then the Intercontinental Championship for whatever reason. The SmackDown Tag Team match lasted 7 minutes and was on the pre-show. Why? Why have the Tag Team Championships on the SmackDown fight? Why not have Jeff Hardy fight in this match? A Jeff Hardy fight in the regular show? But whatever. 7 minutes. Tag team match. Bludgeon Brother wins. I don't give a shit. It was just like, okay, it's kickoff. Okay. Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass. Why is this fight happening? Why they're feuding? Why did it go 16 minutes? It went 5 minutes too long for me. This match was utterly boring, and it did nothing for Big Cass. He's getting, I don't want to say he's buried by Daniel Bryan, but Big Cass has looked weak. Why not Daniel Bryan versus Jeff Hardy, a rematch? Okay, no. Bob Lashley versus Sami Zayn. This should have went on the pre-show. This lasted 6 minutes and 35 seconds, and they wasted Sami Zayn. But you know, Vince McMahon, we like our muscle-bound freaks. 6 minutes and 35 seconds. That's what it lasted for the Sami Zayn match. Pre-show. My God. Seth Rollins defeat Elias. Good match. I enjoyed it, but I didn't really. At this point, I was just not caring because then again we had the pre-show with the Bludgeon Brothers. I just could not care two flying shits about. Then you had Daniel Bryan versus Big Cass, a feud I have no interest with, and then you give me Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn in a squash match. God awful. Now Seth Rollins defeated Elias. We wish we saw a new champion to see unpredictable stuff. Elias, really? They couldn't get a championship win? Okay, but I'm not arguing with the result. I'm just arguing why was this match after the god-awful squash match. Half the crowd was dead sometimes for this match. Women's Money in the Bank. Wow, did they treat Ember Moon like shit. To me, I think they wasted Ember Moon in this match. And they gave the NXT, they gave the Money in the Bank to Alexa Bliss. Here's the thing. I'm a big fan of Alexa Bliss. I liked her in NXT. When she came to SmackDown, I knew she was going to do great things. And then she did great things, and I loved her. Then she went to Raw. Kind of disappointed she went to Raw. They used her, okay. And then she feuded with with Nia Jax in a god-awful rivalry, and Alexa wins it, and then she cashes in Money in the Bank on Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey. First she attacks Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax. She attacks both of them, and the Nia Jax match and Ronda Rousey match was very good, but Alexa came in, cashing the Money in the Bank. She pinned Nia, so more likely Nia Jax is going to get her rematch twice. She's probably going to get it next week or 2 weeks from now, and then she'll probably feud with Alexa Bliss again. And then if not during that match, Ronda Rousey will probably get involved, and it'll be a triple threat match at this next pay-per-view. Should Alexa won? No. To me, I think the obvious ones should have been either Becky for a heel turn or Natalya. Natalya so she could turn on Ronda Rousey if Ronda Rousey was the championship. But whatever. And Becky Lynch could have turned Could like if it was Asuka versus Charlotte, you could see Becky just go to a new hunger and try to beat. She pins Asuka for a championship. There could have been so many stuff for Becky Lynch and for Natalia, and even I would have preferred anybody really but Alexa. And I'm a big Alexa Bliss fan, so what the fuck. Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. My God, the crowd booed the shit out of Roman Reigns. We don't care in Chicago about Roman Reigns. We don't care about Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal is the reason why SmackDown suffered so much. Why it was nearly dead. And how long did this match last? 15 minutes. This should have been a squash match. Oh, and by the way, Roman Reigns' match lasted longer than the tag team championship match. Yeah, I could tell you care about a tag team championship match. Oh no, Roman Reigns. Okay, Carmella defeats Asuka with the help of James Ellsworth. Carmella pins Asuka clean with a distraction. Why, for the love of God? Asuka should have beat Carmella. Carmella is a terrible champion. Terrible. Asuka should have won. If Asuka was going to win, I kind of wish she didn't get pinned. I kind of wish it was a roll-up or a tights or something like that. Or like a disqualification or something. Something like that. But to have Asuka get pinned cleanly, I did not enjoy. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. A pretty good match. I liked their previous match that ended in a no DQ, which ended in a draw, which is fucking stupid logic. But the last man standing match. Pretty good last man standing match, but I wanted Shinsuke Nakamura to win. I mean, they could have done something with Shinsuke Nakamura holding the title, once more fight against AJ, and probably maybe feud against some faces like Ty Dillinger, and give some more people up in there, and then have Daniel Bryan beat Shinsuke Nakamura. I mean, I think Shinsuke Nakamura deserved a championship run. Sad to say he didn't get it. So this will probably be the end of the feud, and probably AJ Styles will now face Samoa Joe or some other contestant. And then who else? Then who else can we get right now? I mean, I would like Shinsuke Nakamura to now fight with Jeff Hardy for like the United States Championship. I would give it to Shinsuke Nakamura and do something with his character, but I don't know what they're going to do with Shinsuke right now. I think the title they should give it to him because I believe AJ could have done a lot more without a title, and I don't think they have a lot of stuff to go for Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't think they have enough investment in him, and I don't think they gave him enough time. But that's my personal opinion. And Braun Strowman wins a Money in the Bank. Why? Monster should not win. Braun Strowman doesn't need a Money in the Bank contract to be a good champion. To become a champion. Samoa Joe doesn't need it either because he's like Braun Strowman. They're both big men. They could both tear a house down in a matter of seconds, and they could both easily be champion. Finn Balor, I would have liked to see it gone to, but to me, the one they should have got it to was The Miz. Have Daniel Bryan beat Shinsuke Nakamura for the title, and have Miz interrupt the thing, and have Miz versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. That's what I would have done. But Miz didn't win Money in the Bank, and now it was Braun fucking Strowman. Jesus Christ, you're really pushing him down our throats. I love Braun, but Jesus freaking Christ. And the New Day, they choose Kofi Kingston? Just so he got the record break of how many times he's been in a Money in the Bank, which is 7. So 7 times he hasn't won. Why not Big E? Why not Xavier Woods? Someone new. But, okay, we're going to go with the familiar again. Rusev, I liked Rusev in this match. I think they wasted Kevin Owens. They're wasting Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn again. They're just being fed to big people. Kevin Owens feed to Braun Strowman. Sami Zayn to Bobby Lashley. What the hell's going on? This is WWE logic for you. If you actually enjoyed this pay-per-view, I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you. I can't help you in any way possible. I'm from Chicago. I'm glad I didn't buy tickets for this shit. And again, I'd rather go back to that SmackDown match at the end of 2016 where AJ Styles against Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler in a fantastic triple threat match. The American Alpha beat Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Alexa Bliss beat Becky Lynch with the help of La Luchadora. All these matches were phenomenal on SmackDown. And I just miss good wrestling shows. for the main roster. NXT, what can you do? I seen it last night, and I don't even watch NXT regularly, and their matches are superbly better. It's like an A+ to SmackDown Raw, which is like a C-, or at most a C-, which they are just okay. This to me was a garbage show. If this was after NXT TakeOver, I mean, NXT TakeOver was a high point and you brought it down all the way low. It went for predictable stuff, for what the fuck endings, and it just did not make sense. Then again, it's WWE main roster, they don't make sense at all. I just had to make this round review because I'm from Chicago. I'm a big fan of wrestling. I've always has been. But Jesus freaking Christ, what a god-awful pay-per-view this was. Money in the Bank, total waste. Oh, you know they're going to have Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss say, oh, we won our Money in the Banks. You know, mixed tag team partners were the best. Oh my freaking god, WWE and their fucking logic. My name's Elise. Signing off for everybody. Bye-bye.